Mic on.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh man, oh shit. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué tal? How are you guys doing this morning? I don't know what to think today. We got a lot of stuff to unpack today. Just looking at the chart here, I mean, it's pretty dirty here in the pre-market for AMC, despite the news that has come up here. So. Very, very strange how this thing is selling off, and I think I have a reason why or an idea on what's going on here. And we're going to talk about it all this morning. We're going to go over it. Currently sitting roughly above $11 here, just about 11.06 right now. I think we hit our low for the pre-market about 10.99ish. Oh, sorry, 10.85, 10.86, somewhere in there. And I think we actually hit maybe a little bit lower than that, potentially. So we're going to see what's going on here. I'm on the 5-day chart right now. A lot of stuff to unpack. We knew that there was going to be a pullback. We kind of predicted that earlier on in the week. So we're going to just take you guys straight to the chart. I don't think the chat's working right now. I've had problems with it, but let's go straight to the charts and check it out. And we'll talk about kind of what we saw earlier on in the week, right? If you guys remember, we had set this trend line here on this 5-day chart earlier on. Maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was the day before. However, we did set this this little trend line here and kind of expected a pullback. Actually, let me look at the 180, kind of see where we're at here. All right, so our 180 is a good solid trend line down here at the bottom, right? So that's a lot farther. We got a long way to go to bounce off of that thing. However, I think we remain above that. There's potential that, over the next few days, we continue to drop a little bit. If you look at the 4-hour, we were oversold for a couple of days here, or overbought as it was. We were overbought for a couple of days, so we kind of anticipate there was. And just like that, it's begun. Opening bell. Oh, God. 1074 here. And I'm starting to get notifications now. I had set my stuff. And we're continually dropping here. Maybe not so fast. Anyhow, so according to the 184 hour, we were in the overbought territory. So we were looking for a pullback just to kind of cool things down on the RSI. And we had set our trend line. And our trend line has been respected a couple times here over the last few weeks. So we know that this is a very solid trend line we've set. We set another one up here just kind of when we started getting that rise, which we predicted this rise to happen last Tuesday and Thursday. We kind of predicted that run up. If you go back a little bit before, where are we sitting? 1066. So we are dropping a little bit. I'm just going to take it back to the one day, 1 minute, and we're going to see where we're at. So low of 1065, and let's see where we get at our next. I mean, presumably that was supposed to be a support level. So 1050 could be that level of support. We may just be selling off. We are currently in oversold territory to open the market here today, so could start trading upwards. I looked at the SPY this morning, didn't see the market as a whole trading down the way that AMC is. We're going to take a look at GME, and GME a little bit, not as drastic. I think they're currently sitting at about 171, hit a low of 170 to open market. So both these two positions here, well, or two stocks, are trading down. We knew there was going to be a pullback, and it's very odd because of the news that had came out. So potentially this could be a good look to buy down here in the bottom. We're going to see what happens here. I guess one takeaway, we're going to pull it up real quick. Fintel has updated their short shares availability. So it says 600,000 at 26.24 rate. I just wanted to refresh to see if that's the most up-to-date information here. Looks like short volume for yesterday was 19%. 23 minutes ago, they updated. Now there are currently 600,000 short shares available at a short borrow fee rate of 26.24. So still a really high short borrow fee rate. And, there's some ammunition here for some shorts. However, it's very, it's been risky for them to short it. But now it's even more expensive to short it. So that could potentially be what has happened over the last few days. The run up, maybe they were covering some positions here. I don't really know. Maybe they covered, in the pre-market or in the after hours. We see some big spikes in volume here for the after hours. I mean, 68,000 when normally the after hours is sub 10. So a lot of volume going into the after hours there. Currently sitting at 1102. So we got that push back up. Looks like we're going to find support here at that 1075-ish range. So not too bad. We knew things were going to cool off. We're gonna look at the 5-day here. So we did set another trend line. I can't remember when this was. If it was yesterday or the day before. Damn, when the hell did I set this trend line? I honestly don't remember. It's more than likely it's on a 5-day 1 hour. Let's take a look there, or a 5-day 1 minute. See if that's what it is. No, it's not there. Maybe it's on a 1 year 1 day. Potentially. And looks like it potentially is, you know, it looks very similar, like it could be this 1 year 1 day. But anyhow, so we knew we were kind of bouncing there. We're a little bit below that, is what it is. But if you look here on the 1 year 1 day, you know, we have this trend line set. It's been respected a few times. I think we, you know, kind of bounce back down to that line at some point in the future. Maybe it takes us a little bit, but we start to converge back on that line and get another bounce here. So we knew we were going to expect a pullback. I didn't know it was going to be this big. I thought we were going to start respecting some levels at, you know, $11.50, $11, and for us to kind of sell off, especially with the news that came out. So if you guys living under a rock, if you guys are living under a rock, or you don't know, or you just kind of stay out of all the social media stuff, AMC has announced to pull the vote for the 500 million share dilution. AMC call mark is at or below. When did I set this? Let's take a look here. Oh, okay. So I set to purchase some more call options here for the $40 strike price, June 18th. Still potentially pretty good. So we're going to see. I set this to pick them up below 32, 33, or 32. So it didn't quite get there. So we're not going to be purchasing any call options right now. I think we have 5 averaged at $61 per contract. So you know, we averaged down a little bit, and would like to average down a little bit more, but we're going to hold off and see how far this thing goes. Active traders, no big sell walls as of yet. But back to the AMC news, right? So Adam Aaron came out. AMC did a filing yesterday saying that they're going to pull the vote there, that, you know, the shareholders are not ready for the 500 million share dilution. So they pulled that. It will not happen, the 500 million shares, right? It's not going to be voted on. However, a few things to take away from that. One, they are going to add 43 million at some point. They do have the option to sell 43 million from time to time through a few different brokers. With a 2.5% fee attributed to those sales. And there's a lot of speculation that potentially AMC sees the value after getting the share count done because of the vote, right? So when they announced they're going to vote, they were doing a share count. So potentially they see the synthetic shares that are out there, and they know that this thing is going to squeeze. So they want to cash out, man. They want to make some of those tendies. They want to get some of that cash. So AMC is very much in debt still. They released their financials, and I think that is attributing to why the stock did see a negative price movement in the after hours. Once this was announced last night in the afternoon, you saw a sharp sell-off. It looks like a lot of people didn't really know what was going on here. You can see it sold off quite a bit, then back up, then back down, then back up, then back down, then back up quite a bit, back down quite a bit. Like, it's full of bulls and bears. Like, no one knew what this thing was going on, and finally just kind of settled down right here about this 11.25 range where we're currently kind of sitting at right now. So they kind of calmed down. Then again this morning, you got, you know, the new people. It's going back up. It's good news. No, it's bad news. Like, who knows what the hell is going on here? So, goods and bads. Good news is no 500 million share dilution, as if they were going to introduce 500 million shares all at once. Bad news is they will introduce 43 million shares. However, from what my understanding is that those 43 million were already on the table to be introduced at some point due to something they filed in 2013 or something along those lines. I don't know the full details, but it sounds like those shares were already announced to be introduced into the market. So that should be old news to us. However, to a lot of us investors, myself included, that is relatively new. So 43 million shares is still quite a bit, but it's to be sold from time to time. However, on another end of the spectrum here, they're taking away our right to vote. I believe there's some fine wording there, some small print in the document stating that if they want to vote on the 500 million share dilution, it will no longer go to shareholders. It will be a board vote. So I had to really dig into that. It's a super long document, and if you guys are like me, I don't like reading that stuff. It's so much easier just to go on YouTube and find somebody else that's going to read it for you and kind of give you a breakdown. or at least tell you what page the crucial information is on. But I think that the negative impact to the price, or the negative price action we're seeing, is because they released their financials, or their projected financials, on that document. And I don't know if those projected financials were already released and we kind of know that, and they just haven't updated to the actuals, which actuals are supposed to be released May 6th. So I think that that's potentially, you've got a lot of people that are kind of on both sides, a lot of bulls and a lot of bears. Bears seeing, look, financially, they're not in a very good position here. EBITDA is all over the place. Their net loss is a lot higher than it was last year. However, Q1 of last year, versus Q1 of this year, much, much different story. And we know that going into the position, we know that we think Q2 and Q3 is where we're going to start seeing the financials improve dramatically, right? So that's at least our perspective on the financial situation of AMC. So, and I think everybody kind of knows that Q1 results were not going to be very, very good, just as Q4 were not very good as well. So no big news there. I think the 43 million shares is kind of like throwing people off. People are saying that, like, there's potential that they will introduce those 500 million, but it is good for the company to release the 43 million. It's bad for us, current holders, shareholders, who want to see this thing moon, because that's 43 million that they can introduce into the market that could potentially delay the squeeze, right? That could give more ammunition to the hedgies to continue to short, or whatever it may be. That's 43 million more shares, right? That's a pretty big portion of shares, right? That's half of that's over 50% of the total shares outstanding on GameStop, right? So if you take that, we're supposedly 450 million shares on AMC, and they're going to introduce 43 million. That's a big number. But they said from time to time, and some DD on Reddit believes that this is, a way that once this price gets up there, $20, $50, whatever it is, when they moon, that's a good time for them to cash out and cash in some of those shares so they can start clearing some debt. And, that's not a bad idea for AMC. So I see the positive and the negative side of it. I am happy that they are not going to introduce the full 500 million. To me, I think that was something that was very worrisome to me for the squeeze. If they announced that this thing was going to introduce 500 million shares, even stating that it was going to happen until 2022, or that they wouldn't introduce all at one time, or they would just introduce a portion, but having the ability to introduce those 500 million shares into dilution of the market was going to be a very bad thing for AMC's current stock price. It was going to drop dramatically. You're going to see a lot of paper-handed people sell out because of that, and now that's off the table, so we don't have to worry about it. So now we can just keep continuing upwards, right? So we're having a little bit of a market correction today, because of the news, right? It was all over the place. I didn't know what to think at first. For the first hour, 2 hours, I had no idea what in the hell was going on. You see this thing dropping. I'm texting people like, hey, get ready to sell. I don't know where this thing's going. Just be prepared that very soon, if things take a bad turn, like if they, because I was seeing some information that what they were doing was they were just taking away our right to vote on it, and that they were going to vote in private because they knew that it wouldn't pass, and they know that they need it to continue their business, or they're going to be bankrupt, right? AMC still has a ton of debt, and yes, they have a plan. They are good for 2021, and they've got a plan moving forward, and I think this is part of that plan is the 43. They knew that they needed some shares. They knew they were not going to get a vote on it, that they knew that we held the majority, at least as far as retail supposedly having like 88% control, however, or at least total shares outstanding, or the percentage of free float, whatever it is, right? They know that we hold a very large percentage, and we're all voting no. Only shills and people who, are holding very, very long term, and are more for wanting to see the company survive over, wanting to see. I think there's two types of people, right? You've got some traditional investors who want to invest long term. There's not many of those, I think, but I think majority of people are playing this thing for a squeeze, right? They love AMC, but they're playing it for the squeeze. And that's that's kind of where we sit. We're playing it for the squeeze. We do see some recovery potential here, but we're playing for the squeeze. So we voted no, and we think a lot of people were voting no, and they knew that it was going to get voted no, and so they just took our ability to vote no and to not introduce anything, and they know that they needed the shares. to help the business. So I think it's kind of a, it's good for both sides, right? Now they get the shares that they need. We don't get diluted by 500 million. They keep the business running for long-term sustainability. That's what the job of the CEO is, right? It's to keep the company running and profitable. And if you look at the financial projections that they announced yesterday, it doesn't look very good for the company. But they got a plan. Cheers, everybody. Today we got the USA kit on today. I like this one. So currently sitting at about 11.23. We're gonna go over some Reddit DD here momentarily, and I'm gonna pull up the active trader, see if they are introducing any sell walls. No real sell walls right now. This is the time for money to start stepping in and start buying this thing up and pushing this thing up back to $12, because right now the sell walls are very, very small. You're starting to see a little bit more step in now. Now as I start talking about it, you're seeing up there about 5,000 shares, 6,000 shares, 11.22. So I think 11 and a quarter. I think there is a battle for $12, and I think we're going to see that for this week. Hell, it could even be $11, right? This could be just holding fast at 11 and a quarter, so that Thursday, Friday they can really drive this thing back down to below 11, or hell, even 10.50. But we'll see what happens. We're still holding this thing. We didn't really tell anybody to sell. We just told them be prepared to sell, because we didn't know what was going on. We saw the stock price start to plummet. I'm watching YouTube videos, and I'm hearing the thing being read off and their perspective on it and what it meant, and I thought we were getting screwed, truthfully. But in hindsight, looking back at it, once I got the information, seems like it's probably a good thing for the stock. It's a good thing for the company. We don't know when they're going to dilute, with those 43 million, and we don't know by how much. They could only dilute 10 million at a time or 5 million, whatever it is. They're just kind of holding that in reserve so they can sell, so they can keep the business going. And it's a smart play by them. Cash in while they have the hype around the stock, while the price is doing very, very well. Why not cash in, clear off some of that debt, because it's pretty nasty for them. So it was a lot to unpack. It was a little bit crazy, man. Even this morning when I woke up and I see the things, it's going all over the place. Even right now, you see it hit a low of 10.65. So a little bit wild that the price action is still moving the way that it is. AT&T's up about 34 cents. UPC up 0.2 cents. Sands up 2 cents. Rocket down 20 cents. Fubo down 54 cents. AMTX down 32 cents. And AMC down 30 cents. So that's just kind of where we stand in our positions here. It looks like we're down a couple bucks on our options contract here. Down $2. Not bad. We'll take it for now. We're going to ride the thing out. We got a lot of time before data starts to really eat us up. And we will continue to average down on that option contract. So, geez. I mean, was a wild afternoon yesterday. So let's see some AMC stock Reddit page. I tried to post on it, but said my karma was too low. I guess I spend more time looking and not posting, but I don't give a shit. Maybe I just like to, be a part when I see something that actually means something. And most of the shit that I see on here is a bunch of shit posts. It doesn't really say anything. There's like a lot of the stuff that you see in here, when it gets upvoted, is a bunch of BS. It doesn't really, there's no substance to what they're saying, right? Okay, yeah, well, whatever. Holders in there. New floor price AMC 200K, yeah. $100 to invest in AMC. I don't think you can do that. See. Here is the tweet from Adam Aaron. I'll just read it. I'm sure you probably heard it 1,000 times already, but we haven't covered it here on the channel. So it is important for company management teams to listen to their shareholders. Many of you are not ready as of yet for a 500 million share authorization increase, so we have tabled the idea for now. There will be no vote on this matter on May 4th. So that's kind of just short and sweet what he says here. Everybody thinks that that he's baiting the hedgies. He has came out and said that short sellers are attacking AMC, and people. This guy saying he baited them so hard. Those appearances on CNBC were sure planned into baiting FUD. Continued shorting. This guy is a genius, a fucking genius. So everybody's pretty much saying checkmate, and dude, he's playing a reverse card on Uno. Uh, so. Um, Here's all right. So this is pretty interesting. This is a post from 26 days ago. At least like this says 26 days ago. False difficulty 2340 posted. AMC Aaron and board may pull adding shares off the ballot. No April Fools, just a crazy ape brain thought here. Maybe Aaron and the board are playing the hedges right now and pull the vote for more shares off the table before May vote. In the meantime, hedges continue to short heavily, thinking if that were to occur, the moon rockets would begin to ignite, or maybe I ate too many crayons today. Aaron, are you listening? Um, so could be if this is all a plan. Only time will tell. We're gonna find out what the hell is going on. I don't think that they're that smart, but that's just me. Um, I just don't have a good belief in people of power, or because the government has failed us so many times. So my personal opinion is I'm not giving them that much credit until I see it. I think that they knew that they were not going to get the vote, and they know that they need the money to keep the business afloat. So now they're taking our ability to vote on it away, and introducing those 43 um, million shares, because they knew we would vote no 100 times over. So that's kind of what I think happened, is that they needed the money. They know they need the money to keep the business afloat. We need paper hand like a bitch because of share dilution FUD, just to hear that the proposal is now off the table. A little picture of a YouTuber there. You know what? I don't know, man. I get everything going on with Ralph, and why he did it. I personally, I hope he sold for a profit. I have probably said some negative things in the past, and that's my opinion. But he has his reasons. Shit, I'd still trade other things, other than AMC. And I'm gonna tell you guys, when I hit my number, I'm out on AMC. And that's just how it is. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to do anything else. So, you guys can love it or hate it. I'm trying to push this thing to the squeeze as well, because I want that money. I'm not doing this for any other reason. I'm not necessarily doing this because I love AMC so much. Yeah, of course I like AMC like everybody else, right? I like the movement. I'm here with the movement. But at the end of the day, I got to do what's best for my bank account. And at some point, we're all going to be selling, or most of us. So I'm going to try not to knock the guy too hard anymore. Because he wanted to put that money in other investments, and that's the one thing I have noticed here recently. I think I've made a day trade in 2 weeks now, because a lot of my stuff is tied up in probably some bad investments here. Fubo I thought was going to turn around and swing trade a lot quicker than it has, and then the other stuff is like super low that doesn't really mean anything. UPC we got fucked on, and then everything else I've made has been pretty good. Fubo's kind of tied us up now, where we're kind of left holding the bag for a little bit longer than we anticipated. And then AMC, I've got a lot of money tied up in AMC, so I can't really day trade that. So I understand where he's coming from, that he's kind of stuck on his channel if he's got everything tied in AMC. But I sure as hell hope that he sold for a profit, because we knew the price increase was going to come. It was only consolidating, so yeah, you saw low volume, but it was low volume on consolidation. It was gonna get a bounce. And it did, and it's risen quite a bit from that moment that he announced he was selling. So, surely hope he made a profit there. But that is what it is. We're not focused on that. We don't really care what anybody else is doing. Matter of fact, I don't really care what any other YouTubers doing. I watch them all, right? Pretty much watch them all for their own perspective, right? I learn things from every one of them. You may not like them all, but I still watch them. I don't give a shit. I don't care about their beefs between each other. I don't care about any of this other stuff. I'll watch one, and then I'll go to the other guy who's got a beef with. I'll watch the other one. I don't really care. I'm in it for the information to better me. This channel is about making us a better trader here. So that's the reason why we're doing this. Don't really care about the likes or the views or that much stuff. Hopefully some people learn some stuff. Pretty much at this point, uh, we'll probably turn a bunch of people off here. For sure, for sure. A lot of people are gonna stop watching this, but I don't care. This channel is, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This channel is just a documentation of my journey to becoming a successful trader, and I hope that some people learn some stuff along the way. So that kind of is what it is there. I try to clean up my language a little bit more when I'm on stream, just for those who may not like it. Um, I try to be a little bit more professional, but even in the industry that I'm in, yeah, of course, there's a little bit of language out in the field sometimes we use that is not church-worthy, we'll say. So we're here to make money. We're here to learn. That's kind of what this channel is about. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you learn something. You got anything you want to say in the chat, feel free to do so. We'll take a look at anything. We haven't really looked at too many stocks as of late. We haven't done a stock watch in a while, mainly because we're tied up on AMC. Purely tied up on AMC here. So kind of just really wanted to kind of turn the channel around and tell you guys kind of where we stand and kind of what we're about here. If you think that I'm going to, produce content like a lot of these other YouTubers, and I think that stuff's kind of corny for most of it. If you dig behind the corniness, you get some good information, but I here just try to look at the information, right? See what I can learn throughout the day, see what's going on, try to spread some information if you guys like it, and that's cool. But I'm not trying to be corny. Just trying to look at charts. Just trying to watch AMC, just trying to make money. And I mean, already we are really, really low on volume to start the day, sub 100,000. Looks like we get 212 last minute. Currently about 77, getting over 100 here. So we'll see what happens. Still very early on here in the trading day, and we're starting to find a little bit of a channel here within this 1120 and 1105 range here. So somewhere in here we've left these levels of these price levels here. You can see we actually found it as a support down here. Wait, did I set this last night? Nope, I set this yesterday here at about 11:22. So I set this last night when I saw the bounce and saw it bounce a couple times. We started trading here. I just kind of set a little price level here, and then all these other ones we've previously had. So it looks like we're going to be trading in this channel a little bit. Once we get above, we can start trading back up and try to hit that 1150 mark. I would like to see us close above 1150 today, of course. $12 today, of course. $15 today, of course. But we got no damn volume this is the crazy thing to me. Let me go back here to Reddit. Every single thing you saw on Reddit yesterday was everybody cheering and hoorahing for AMC and all the stuff you see here. Actually, I want to read this post from Matt Kors. Matt Kors, he tweets the Ortex data pretty much daily, and so I really like that he does that. Short interest 24.06%, another record. Utilization 100% max value. Shares on loan 155.15 million, another record. Days to cover 3.73. So damn, it's looking tasty right here. I'm going to read this Joshua James tweet too. That was the most blatant manipulation I've seen between the 3 to 325. No laddering, no shorting. Buying heavily, outweighing selling, yet the price started going on a downward action. And you know what? As for me, I like the stock, and I saw it as an opportunity to buy more. Then here's the Ortex data, which we're not going to look at just yet. But back to my previous thought is that all we saw yesterday was everyone cheering for AMC. Where's the damn volume? If that was such good news, where is the volume? I mean, of course, on our Reddit page for AMC, all you're going to see is good news for AMC. But I would imagine if there was bad news, then you would see, people shit talking AMC. But that's the thing here. We're sub 200,000 in volume here. This does not look like we had a huge announcement that we're not going to introduce 500 million shares and that the possibility of us mooning is imminent. So hey, I appreciate the view, and I'm gonna take this call, so I'll be off just for a few moments.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, sorry for that. I had to take a quick phone call regarding upcoming project that I got going on here. So I'll have to be doing some work here in the next, half hour or so. So I won't stream too long today unless we see the volume that should be here start to step in. As of right now, I mean, volume's super dead right now. It's very strange. We see volume this low. Opened okay. I mean, compared to other days. I mean, I guess 400,000 is not really anything to shake a stick at. However, 400,000 volume to start the market isn't that great. So we'll go back to yesterday's volume, and we see here at one point we had 1.1 million, we had 600,000. There's a little bit there, 400,000, 3,000. So even on the low candle, see 115.99 and then 148.209. I mean, we don't really have any news yesterday, so of course we're gonna see low volume for yesterday. So I don't know what's going on here. At least we're back above that range where we should be, above $11. I don't know what the hell is going on in the after hours here. I think that people are just confused on what to think about the news. I think majority of people now understand that it is good news, so that's why you see the stock really kind of jump up back to where it should be, and then a little bit of a pullback here. So maybe we're just taking a break on the RSI, but I'm anticipating more volume. I don't know where the volume is. If that's such good news, where is the volume? Taking a look at the level twos here, not a lot of sell walls up. We see some buying power at 1109, so there's a little sell wall there, 7,900 shares at 1110. But looks like it's getting eaten up. I don't know. We're going to see what happens throughout the day. I'm going to pull Reddit back up. I like to go through Reddit and see if there's any DD. Again, I still am kind of on the fence on something, or at least I'm on the fence on the idea that this was all a plan. I don't think that this was a plan to screw the hedge funds by Adam Aaron. If anything, he probably has friends who work in the hedge funds. Who knows? I think more than likely what it is that they saw an opportunity, that they saw their opportunity to make some money off dilution to bail them out, fading away, and they said, you know what, screw it, we're not going to give the investors a chance to vote on it because we know they're going to vote no. So that's really what I think. Here's a tweet from Trades Trades. AMC retracted proposal 1, vote for authorization of 500 million shares of the stockholders meeting via SEC filing DEFA 14. So I don't know. here's the actual proxy statement here. Again, if you guys want, you can find the document online, and I think importantly, and maybe we'll go over this, the financials here. The financials are, I think, what is a little concerning. However, we knew that they were going to have shit financials for Q1, so it shouldn't be that surprising. I gotta put this on new post here. They put all the upvotes, and all the upvotes, I swear, shills and idiots are the one upvoting some of these things. So, let's see. This is a little letter here. Yeah, okay. This guy's trying to tell people how to spend their money. I understand. We try to not buy the. We still buy the dip. However, we try to buy the ask price when we can. We still buying the dips. Um, I don't know, man. You can't tell people how to buy positions. You know, if somebody wants to do it, you know, whatever. I try to advise. Like, I understand the logic here. You buy the ask because it drives the price up. When you start breaking down those sell walls, it keeps driving the price up, and then, you know, you'll make your money back in the end. However, you know, maybe those couple pennies, somebody feels that it's worth it to them. You know, $10, $15 could go a long way for them. I don't know. Let's read this. Says they're borrowing shares like there's no tomorrow. This was 7 minutes ago from the Real Kincaid. 25 minutes after market open, they've already borrowed more than 2 million shares and returning some. Keep in mind that this figure will change throughout the day, but there's some heavy borrowing going on today. Well, yeah, we already pulled up the Fintel that they had 600,000 short shares available somehow. I'm going to go ahead and update it again, see what, yep, so they're down to 550,000 shares right now. This is update, I don't know. Well, 600, 550, whatever it is. It says 550 now. So we already know that they have some more ammunition to short this thing. They're going to keep doing it. It's just a circle here. I tried to get on Andrew Momoney's channel yesterday. I pretty much spammed his comments with a little bit of DD we've done. However, I think that DD, you know, at this point it's a little late, so it's kind of irrelevant. We were right in a sense. But he brought up a good point. There was a video of somebody else's DD that had posted, and it was talking about the FTDs and how it's a circle, and we've kind of made that connection already, that basically what they're doing is they're shorting, and then they're covering those shorts, and then they're shorting again to cover those shorts that they, you know, to cover the shorts they just, like, it's just a freaking circle of shorts, and eventually it's going to catch up to them. It's just going to take a long time to do so. So this could be a long time here. So shares return 550,000. Shares borrowed 2.01 million. Borrowed change 1.45 million. So they returned some and borrowed even more. Why is this on here? I don't care. Here's a tweet from Andrew Momoney. I'll just read it off. Whatever. AMC $11.12. Data dive. No vote. No dilution. 550 million shares. Or I'm sorry, 550,000 shares available to borrow at 26.2% or 26.20%. This always throws people off when I say 0.2, 0.02, or it's 0.20. So right, 26.20%. 12,320 ETF shares available, 60,531 calls in the money expiring this week, plus 10,277 more in the money at $12. So I guess this is currently 60,000 in the money, and then another 10,000 more at $12, right? So our 1201 if we get there. 37.4% short, 37.4% short interest, or short percent of volume last trading day. God damn, what's going on with me this morning? Got to get that coffee flowing, man. AMC Tuesday evening announced $43 million offering. Yeah, okay. We already kind of knew that was going to happen, supposedly, based off of... I mean, dude, you can't trust anything Benzinga says. See, this is the difference here, right? You get this from Benzinga here in their article. This is AMC Tuesday evening announced 43 million share offering or 43 million offering, and then you see 43 million fresh shares, but calls off plans to seek approval for 500 million. So at least TD Ameritrade, they did it right this time. Of course, you've got some stuff here. AMC scrapping the plan to issue 500 million shares. AMC Tuesday announced 43 million. Here's one article that says both. AMC to sell up to 43 million fresh shares, but calls off plans to seek approval for 500 million. AMC Entertainment files for proposed offering of up to 43 million common shares. Blah blah blah. So if you go down, you can kind of see that they mix it in, right? AMC sells up to 43 million, the same thing. So unless they took some stuff off that I just didn't see, they're pretty close, right? To being honest, close enough for me for right now. Should be completely honest, but they're close enough. They're getting better than what they did a few weeks back when they spread some FUD and it sold off, and then they retracted their statement and came back out. So I think that was pretty unprofessional of TD Ameritrade to post that, but they did retract it, but it was hours after the fact. So at least now they're kind of posting almost all the information in one sentence here, so that you can kind of see like what's really going on. So currently sitting about 11.18. See if we can get that push above 11.25. That's a pretty strong level of resistance for us. It's really looking like the level is like somewhere around 11.23, but we know that 11.25, these quarter levels are pretty strong levels of resistance and support. So looking to get a push above that. Where's my AMC Reddit stock? AMC stock Reddit. Here we go. We're going to pull this back up. I might minimize it just so we can see what's going on with the charts here. That should be good enough. You guys can still see everything and I can still read. Looks like we are trading right alongside the SMA here and above the middle VWAP. So pretty decent. We're trading above the middle VWAP. Looking to get a bounce off the middle VWAP here. But again, volume is super low for the amazing news we just got. So I don't know what the hell's going on. If this is so amazing news, where's the volume? This guy's kind of ashamed of everyone who didn't trust Adam. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still issuing new shares. I don't know if what I heard is true, that they were already planning to issue the 43 million, and that they just pulled the 40 or the 550. Well, it looks like this is over. Time to unpack, and I guess what is this guy talking about? All right. Anyone else notice the Webull sentiment up 1% yesterday and another 1% today? Fuck yeah, apes love the stonk. Bullish 91%, bearish 9%. This is their prediction. I don't trust Webull at all. Just like I didn't trust Robinhood. I don't trust Robinhood. I don't trust Webull. I'm not putting my information out there on Webull. I just don't trust them. I don't know who they have backing them. Could be a good company. I don't know, but I'm not spamming any of their stuff. I don't tell anybody to sign up for Webull or Reddit. I mean, sorry, for Webull or Robinhood or TD Ameritrade or any other platform. You guys use whatever you think is best for you. I've never had an issue with TD Ameritrade or their Thinkorswim platform. I think it's an amazing platform. And you see a lot of professional investors actually use the platform, so I'm cool with it. But I'm not getting on Webull. I don't care about no 2 free stocks. Nah, I'm good. See, I'm just trying to see if there's anything out here worth bringing up. Let's read this here. Why mention 43 million share? Can anyone explain why they said they were going to sell those shares? Was there some obligation to report it now? I don't really see it helping the stock price. It is required to report it to SEC. It's not a bad thing. They have made an agreement for 3 parties to sell the shares. Okay, we already knew that. And get their commission. The commission is like 2.5%. The 43 million shares is only 10% of the market cap. That's so much better than the 120% the 500 million would have represented. These shares are not going to affect too much, except making everybody money. Okay, yeah, whatever. It helps as they made clear to not dump them on the market at once on a whim. As of now, they are not in need of cash, but be sure they want to profit from the squeeze. See, no one knows that. I don't know if that's what they're thinking. I'm gonna not give them the benefit of the doubt and say that in business they have to do. They're not relying on a squeeze for anything, right? They know that they need the cash money, so they got the 43 million. They know that the 500 million was not going to pass, so they pulled it. And I don't know if this 43 million was something from a long time ago. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if someone starts posting. I know Trey made a video and he announced yesterday. Here it is, right here. They could have used them anytime between now and 2013. So I don't know. It sounds like they may have already had the option to use those 43 million since 2013 and just have yet to do so. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They will introduce. They will sell these 43 million shares at some point this year. That, in my opinion, will happen. They will have to. They're not going to be profitable for a while, and they're going to be, in a lot of debt for a long time unless they do. We're going to read. Let's read this one here. This is posted by Anthony D311 42 minutes ago. Says they're acting like 43 million will be dumped on the market at one time. Fucking idiots. AA is too smart to do this. They will bleed the hedge funds even more. The price will go up. The hedge funds will be buying those 43 million shares from Adam Aaron for 100K each and paying back all AMC debt. I love this shit. AA is playing checkers while the hedge funds are playing while the hedge fund fucks are playing with their peckers. All right, so whatever, man. Yeah, I don't know if they. I mean, scale in, scale out, right? I don't think that they sell all at once either. But this year they will start selling those shares for sure, 100%. They will have to. They're in so much debt that they're going to have to. If you guys looked at the financials, you'll see they are in a shit ton of debt. They're going to have to release those shares into the market. Does it affect anything? I don't know. Do they do it? I mean, good timing would be hold for the squeeze and then sell after. Or sell during. Spread the word because MSN won't. There will be no share dilution. Okay, we already know that. 46 minutes ago, dude, come on. Just get with it here. Everybody knows this. This is old news now. The dilution is old news now. All right. So let's see what this guy's talking about here. This is from AMC Diamond Hands. Looks like it's a tweet. News, let's get on this team. Does this mean he is using the 43 million to punish our no votes? In new proxy materials, AMC says upon review and careful consideration with further discussions on management and its advisors decided not to seek an amendment allowing for extra issuance and has just drawn its proposal one from the blah blah blah. We already know. It means, this is from Kong, says no. Kong posting. It means instead of 500 million, they are opting to just use the 43 million, and over time, all 43 million to a single entity. You know what GME did? GME jumped $40 in today's because of this. All 43 million to a single entity too. So there's a thought that I had yesterday is that potentially, what if they use these shares to bail out one of the hedge funds? And then they kind of use that to pay off their debt. Like, let's say there's a crap ton of hedge funds shorting this thing, and AMC is going to bail them out and give them a lifeline and say, I'll sell you all 43 million of these shares that you need to cover, and I'll sell them at market price right now. So I don't know. It's really just a money grab thing. It's not really a money grab. They need the money to sustain long term. They're not going to succeed with the amount of debt that they have if they don't start changing their business model or introduce sell these 43 million shares. So they, Adam Aaron's saving the business here. This is what a smart CEO would do. But do I think that he's doing it to get a squeeze and that's why he pulled? I don't think so. And I'm honestly very, very shocked that we haven't seen a huge jump in price because of that news. Yeah, I didn't agree with Jordan Belfort either. I kind of watched the first 5 minutes of that interview. I know Trey paid a lot of money for a lot of money to me for Jordan Belfort to come on his channel and talk stuff. But at the first 5 minutes, I thought he wasn't talking about a completely different stock other than AMC. That he was just basically talking AMC, GME all in one, and I just turned it off. So, dude, I don't think you know what you're talking about here. I don't know. And then Trey was going along with it, saying that yeah, AMC is overvalued, and then that's what I was like, dude, all right, man, I get that, like, this guy is supposedly, a big figure, media figure, or I don't know if you want to call him a celebrity. I guess he could kind of be considered that, but remember he cheated a lot of people out of money, so, and then he wrote a book, and probably lied a lot in the book. Could the hedge funds be any more predictable? Looks like I'm raising my personal floor once again from 50 minutes ago. Are you going to post something? I don't understand what you're talking about. Hmm. I don't know. Everybody in my squad, we're still holding this thing, and we're holding this thing for the squeeze. We're trying to get paid. Yeah, this is kind of the same thing for me here. This is posted by Baby Ape 21. 58 minutes ago. How the hell is it dropping pre-market after the news of no 500 million share dilution? What the fuck? I'm buying more, but still. Did you just get here or something? This isn't new, man. We've been seeing the same shit for months now. Calm yourself. With the news from yesterday, know the volume might pick up. Might. There you go. Might keyword here. And they are going to attack the best they can to prevent this from breaking out. Where's the volume? There is no volume. I'm not gonna read all these comments here. I do like to kind of scan through them, but I do that in my own time. I do want to pull this up here. Let's see if there's any DD behind it. It says price being pushed down is artificial, of course. Everyone is talking about the 72,000 sell wall at 1120. Prior and after, there was a perfect 100 on every penny difference as soon as it got to 1120. The 72,000 wall instantly appeared. They do this every day, but I rarely see it in pre-market like this. Price is being pushed down again right now, and the 100s reappeared. If you see the price dropping harshly, just look at the level 2s, and these are usually there. Price goes back up once they disappear. So we know there's manipulation going on. We've known there's manipulation going on. It's been going on. Here's the AMC Ortex data here, and he only screen cropped the freaking top half, so we're not even going to take a look at it. We already know this, 26.2%, 26.20. Is it 26.2 or is it 26.20? Come on. Is this going to say anything of substance here in this article? It says why AMC is scrapping the plan to issue 500 million new shares. It kind of just breaks down. Instead, it has registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to sell 43 million shares of its common stock under a previous authorization in an at-the-market offering, saying that the smaller share sale would be sufficient to meet its cash needs for 2021. The share sale plan assumes an expected recovery in the patronage of movie theaters in the second half of this year. AMC said it will not vote on the proposal to issue 500 million additional shares at its upcoming annual shareholders meeting on May 4th and is likely to revisit the proposal at some point in the future. So, some point in the future, and I think at that point, I don't know. They may not even ask for our vote. They may just say we're going to do it, right? It may just be a vote from board members. Hopefully, they make enough money off this 43 million. They wait, let this thing squeeze out, and before they start taking their profits out, because they need these profits to sustain their business long term, and I know that they do. And of course, they should. They should get paid as well, and they are. If the price goes up, they'll get paid. Monday, Tuesday price pump, then massive shorting. Wednesday through Friday is getting really old and expensive for you. I keep watching all the new highs. Post on Ortex, not good for hedgy. So, again, we kind of see this thing all the time. Value investing icon jumps off Manhattan skyscraper to his death days after liquidating fund. Value investing icon jumps. Okay, so what is this from? Doesn't even say the guy's name. Is there even a post here? Let's see. Link in comments. Yeah. Well, no one should commit suicide no matter what happens. Because of money, right? Money is just money. It is what it is. Father of two, financier, 59, jumps to his death from skyscraper yards from Trump Tower. You got to include Trump Tower in there. After his $20 billion assets firm was liquidated when investors lost trust in him. See if anything's going on. Still volume looking like shit. Really down. Don't know why. These people just, I don't know. I don't really like all these posts about the AMC floor. But it's cool. It's all in good fun, I guess. People posting, and if that drives people to, honestly, I think it's probably not a bad thing. I don't like it, but if it gets people excited and makes them hopeful, and they buy more stock, and it helps the cause, then it's all good for them, right? But it's just like those thoughts of winning the lottery. This is, yeah. It's official. Ape family, 140K strong now in our AMC stock group. Okay, I thought we were at like 160 before. How old is this? Pretty sure we were at 160 before. Could be wrong. Well, this obviously looks sketchy. Yeah, 70,000 sellers at 1120 for sure. Yeah, let's read this here. This is from Humble Design, or Humble underscore Design underscore 921. Posted an hour ago here. It says final battle had begun. I think he means has begun. HSF or HFS. Hedge funds must buy synthetic shares by May 19th. As of today, April 28th, as SEC has implemented a new rule where hedge funds have 21 days to cover their synthetic shares or they go bust. So what does this mean? By May 19th, they must purchase all FTD synthetic shares. Failure to deliver synthetic shares. No more 500 million dilution, and 48 million will probably unload during the squeeze. Aaron NGL is pretty smart, okay? Guys, so think about this. They have to buy synthetic shares by May 19th, but apes keep on buying and holding till then. You get the idea? No, we own the floats, and we probably will increase our floats. This is not financial advice, but at a last advice you need in your life. All right, do not paper hand. Okay, whatever. So, updated. What's the update here? Oh, he just posted the sources here for the SEC filings. See if there's anybody with half a brain that has posted in here. Yeah, I don't believe the SEC either. No one did shit in 2008 when the housing market crashed and all these banks went belly up, and we bailed them out, and nobody went to jail except for one person. Do I think the SEC is really going to step in now? I don't know. We'll see. They got a new head, so could be. AMC Ortex data. This is kind of the data we were looking for here. Actually, somebody posted the entire picture. There we go. We'll leave it there, 100%. Let's see. Utilization 100% again. However, I feel like this probably will change. I don't know. If there's 550,000 shares out there available to short, how's utilization 100% is probably like 99.9. Cost to borrow, days to cover, shares on loan 155. Days to cover actually up on Ortex here, 1.04 according to them. And remember, this number is a little skewed because they take the average volume and they divide that by the estimated short interest of percentage of free float. So I take the average daily volume. If it's like, let's say the daily volume yesterday was 40 million. Where's my calculator? It's over there. Let's call it 40 million. And divide that by 24.06, a little bit higher. Actually, I think I just did completely wrong math here. Possibly percentage of free float. Bonus check inbound. Just saw the carrier bring them in, ready for more fight. Okay. Let's see. Makes me think something is really brewing. I'm gonna check this out and see if this is real. I'm gonna read it first and then I'm gonna check it out on and see if we can actually do it. Guys, Smooth Brain Ape here. I just need a little help with this one. I'm browsing through some AMC option prices this morning just to check some prices and could only select the $40 strike on January 2022 or January 2023. It literally wouldn't allow me to select higher than $24 in any other expiration date before that. Why would they remove that? It's almost like they know something big is coming and don't want people to be able to multiply their money that much is my initial thought. Why else would they not allow someone to do an option that has the least amount of chance hitting? That's been their long shot impossible to hit strike for a long time. Just really makes me wonder, that's all. Unless I'm really missing something here. Could really use some help then to the fucking, okay, to the moon, whatever, I guess that's what I mean. I can click on all of them. Oh crap, it's just on a few of them, and coincidentally those were the ones I clicked on. I should probably remove this post, new mistake. Alright, well. Dude, what is going on here? Why is this thing bouncing? You guys see this? Does he have like some music going on here or something? I see the kitty cat bouncing there. Vibing award. I'm catching the vibration. Alright. This one for the hedgy lurkers. You should have just covered when our goal was $420.69. Pretty sweet goal. Still my goal right now. You have now woke up a sleeping giant. Back then, we were young and dumb thinking 420 was the floor. Now we know your games and it just drives us more. You drive the price down, we buy more. You let the price rise a little bit, we buy more. Price stays stagnant, we buy more. You should have just taken it on the chin and we would have counted it as a win and moved on. Now, however, we know how much you are struggling to stay afloat. We know your families are worried, you are worried, and we love it. We enjoy that you are terrified. You took everything from us in '08, everything. Then you had your fucking drinks to celebrate, ruining our lives and futures. Now we will watch you spiral. Your spiral. You should have just covered in February because we will hold longer than you can stay solvent. We will go down in the history books. Sincerely, the Poors. So, is AMC your new mental currency? 600,000 shorts available. Yep, all right. National AMC Day. Okay, that's probably a pretty old post here. Why is it even popping up here? I guess they want to make National AMC Day now. If we don't squeeze before June 30th, we have to do it on AMC Day. What is this? Each day on this year, we spread the word about AMC Day. Jeez. Should I even try to pronounce this? Arthrogryposis multiplex congenita. Arthrogryposis multiplex congenita. Huh. Very strange word there. That's AMC Day. I don't know what day it is. It says on this day. I don't. Okay. Welcome to 140K. I thought we were already there. People just left. All right, we're gonna check back in on the stock, see where we kind of set, and kind of back where we were a few moments ago. Nothing really crazy is going on here. Looking pretty damn good here. We're up 30 cents on AT&T right now. Up 16 cents in UPC. Up 6 cents in Sensonic. Up 7 or actually 1 cent on AMTX, and then we're still down 35 cents here on AMC currently. So still not bad. We're sitting at $11.09. No worries here. If we can stay above this channel here of 11.05, I'm fine. I'm cool with us trading here sideways for a little bit, just kind of loading up. However, I just don't see why we're so low in volume right now. Very odd to me that we are this low in volume, giving the great news, and I say that sarcastically because I still am a little on the fence about the news. 500 shares, yeah, that's great news that we're not going to, but you know, I guess maybe if you understood that there was 43 million shares going to already be in there, yeah, I guess it's great news, whatever. But it seems odd. For as good a news as it's supposed to be, the price is still falling down. Since that is kind of hidden, I'm not even gonna click on stream. I'm so tempted. It says spoiler. I'm gonna pull it off because who knows if it's fucking porn. All right, yeah, it's pretty corny actually. I just didn't want it to be porn. I have clicked on some things on Reddit in the past while on stream that were a little bit yeah, kind of skeptical whether or not they would get pulled off. And dude, what is going on? I don't know if you guys see this. I think it's only on certain posts. I may have to get off Reddit. This thing is messing with my eyes here. It just starts vibrating. I don't really know what's going on. If you don't read the backstory, okay, well, that's probably too much for me to read to really care too much. Alright, let's see what this guy says. Bringing in new money. I thought this was the plan with AMC buy and hold. I have made $12K in Mavis in 2 weeks, and I put all of it in AMC. Still have 500 shares in Mavis. I wonder what I would do with those profits. Listen, AMC is worth $25 a share without a squeeze. I'm in it for the long haul. By the way, this is my life savings. Holding till, with an I, we live on the moon. Yeah, man, I feel you. I feel you. I think $25 is a pretty good outcome without the squeeze. I think that that's actually a much better outcome than what I thought. Here's my bare maximum potential, which is $20.70 here for you know, without the squeeze, right? Without the squeeze, I think we're about a $20 stock. This is 3 years ago from 2018. And here you can see the pandemic is starting in here. And we're actually trading in the 6 to 8 range before the pandemic, right? So truly, if you were to just kind of go off of these numbers, the stock price would be a lot lower. Probably the return potential here, the recovery play would be from the $1 to the $6 to $8 range, right? And who knows? This could just be like a down year or whatever. So if you want to give them this channel right within here, that's more than fine, but that's still 9 to 12. So I think strong recovery play is the $20. It's our bare maximum price without a squeeze. With a squeeze, dude, who knows? We're gonna keep riding this thing out and just kind of see where things go. I am on the 3 year, 1 week time frame here, so just kind of taking a look here. Still riding on our channel here. We do like this trend line because it meets almost every time frame that we see it on. And it's respectable, so we're gonna leave it there, just where it's at. You know, we're still doing all right. We're still up from last week, so we're up quite a bit from last week. As a matter of fact, let me zoom in here a little bit so we can actually see. We'll take from the low point of last week up to the well, let's call it where we currently stand right now. And that's still about 23%, so that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yep, we're having a little bit of a pullback, but that's fine. We can continue this trend on upwards here very, very soon. The one thing I don't understand is if that's such great news, why the hell do we have so little volume here? We are 47,000 in volume, 87,000 volume. That's I think 47 for the current minute. So we're just sub 100. Looks like we got 114 there. So we'll just call it sub 120 in volume. I mean, the volume is really stepped away, and maybe we're just consolidating here right now. I mean, of course we are consolidating in this channel, so that's pretty decent here. But not really sure. It looks like we're starting to see some buyer step in. You can see we're about to cross the signal line on the MACD here, and we're about to start having some buyer step in, but really don't know with the volume kind of where we set. About 4,000 shares at 11.10, 3,000 shares at 11.10 here on the level 2s up for sale. So small sell walls coming in, but at some point, if this gets too high, we know that they're going to short it back, unless they're just done shorting. I don't know. Wink, you know what I mean? They're not done shorting this thing. They keep doing it. I was really hoping that there was going to be like some awesome DD posts to kind of pop up today. I think I'd seen one yesterday that was pretty good, but most of these just people talking about dilution and what that means, and you know, all doing whatever. The Fintel information 4 minutes ago. Actually, we'll just pull it up on our own here. Fintel, 500,000 available, 26.24%. I don't know if that percentage rate has went up, but the shares available definitely has went up, or went down as I was. I think it was at 550 earlier, 600 before that. So sounds like they've shorted about 100,000 shares. We're just gonna keep going through some of this this DD. This guy posted a clown. I don't know if it means he's a clown. I bet they're gonna be ragging him in the comment section here. What are you saying, clown? Well, no, nothing. Just have 100K in AMC waiting to get hit with the new Biden tax. Only if you hold for longer than a year. Short-term investments aren't included. What? Okay. Like a 9% dilution. And did they say when they'll be using those? Whatever. Clay Bro YouTube channel. Bro, you are overthinking in my opinion, not a financial advice. Okay. What is this? This is posted by MRATX 2021. I saw your videos, and I also read what you read on pages 15 and 16. You know exactly what I mean. For a moment, you got me think.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry, it's kind of funny. Every time I read these posts on AMC, I just makes me laugh at how many times people don't go back and reread their work. But you're forgetting the fundamental of these bananas. Those are common legal terms. Think of it this way. If you're going to sell bananas in a market, you cannot just say apes are not allowed to have a bite. Only... What the fuck is this dude talking about? Are allowed to taste these bananas, so relax and stop being nervous and panicked. Don't overthink. You may be right on timing, but I see no issuance. Also, you are reading by the books. Again, the fundamental... Dude, okay. For one, if you're responding to Clay Bro, just go on his YouTube channel and respond to the video. Why do you post something in here? Jesus. This is what I mean, guys. If you're on AMC Stock Reddit, I love the page. We're on this channel all the time, going over it. You just gotta be careful what you're reading on here. There's a bunch of BS on here. You get something like this guy. I mean, why is he posting this on here? He should just post this on Claybro's YouTube channel. If he's responding to Claybro, he didn't even tag him in any kind of way. He just says Claybro YouTube channel, and then he forgot how to spell like he can't even spell reading. Yeah, all right. So drop $350 for the Battle 11. Yawn, so boring. Wish SEC did their job. Let's see what this says from 9 minutes ago. What we saw on Friday and Monday, natural movement. We bought it up. We bought it, went up. Then Tuesday and today, we have great news. It plummets to the floor. Yeah, the SEC needs to take off their headphones and blindfold and see the blatant manipulation happening right in front of them. Yeah, well, I agree. The government is run by fat bribed criminals anyway. Bird box behaving ass SEC. Yep, sure. Can there be a class action lawsuit against the government for not performing their purpose? I mean, there are major financial losses due to their negligence. Potentially, I would think. I don't know. If you get enough people together to get class action going. It's so easy. Today will probably deep red for AMC. As Kramer so delightfully did confess, if you need a stock to fall, just create your own alternative reality. Take facts like the well-known 43 million share dilution and twist it until it fits your FUD story. Support the narrative with paid bashers and let your media friends do the rest. Then play all your Jedi mind tricks like spoofing, short laddering, dark pulling, you name it. It is not expensive to do that, only $5 to $10 million. Your goal is to push all the dumb retail money out of their positions because it's so rewarding if it works out. Middle fingers up. Just remember, my fellow apes, there is no spoon. Okay? Diamond hands, stay strong, buy if you can and hold. To all you shills out there, fuck you hedgies, I will not leave. I'm a Swiss-based ape. Apes and ape bets, you have my support till the end. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah, I don't know. Kramer gets on and talks. We played a video first thing in the morning yesterday. Probably one of the first ones on YouTube to actually play the Jim Kramer video on stream of his meltdown. And dude, I mean, yeah, you had the meltdown because of, you know, the stuff that you say and you do. And then you wonder why we don't like you because you're a hedge fund shill. Selling 43 million shares. Does this mean we okay? Whatever. Some Paco Rabanne, 1 million. Alright, so let's see. Anything else up in here before I turn this crap off? Because so far it's not anything really. Let's see. Actually, this patience is a key. Diamond. 38 minutes ago, posted by crack_net. AMC copied from fellow ape 420 to 423, 10 days before the May 4th board meeting. Number of fake shares identified. According to the Section .3 business or SEC. Why do they just say SEC without the freaking thing? All right. According to the SEC, 3 business days will be given to eliminate or buyback fake shares. 428 is the deadline. 428, the shares not repurchased by hedge funds. None of them initially will be. Okay, none of them will initially be. Go into default, and according to the SEC rules, 21 days is given to buy in. Failure to deliver shares. 3rd week of May. Any shares that are classified as failure to deliver must be purchased, or liquidation of assets will occur to cover short positions. So basically, this guy is saying that by where is it at here? It's May something. 3rd week of May, pretty much May 21st. That's when you're gonna see this thing shoot up. What am I doing here? I did not hit that. Turn the DPI back down. There we go. I wish there was a way to lock the DPI settings. Yep, so pretty much this guy's saying that from a SEC, they have 3 days from that filing to get rid of these shares, and they won't buy them back, the synthetics, so they got 21 days, or they're going to get liquidated. So we'll see, 21 days, I mean, from today, what happens? What happens in 21 days? So let's see, let's put that projection up on the board here. Let's see what happens where we currently are. I'm going to pull up a 1 year, 1 day. And where the freak is 21 days? All right, so. Jesus. Here's May 21st. I guess, I mean, I could use that. Is it 21 trading days or just 21 days? because that's a different story. 21 trading days is a lot longer than 21 days, if you know what I'm saying here. If you got 5 trading days in a week, it's 2. I mean, I guess it's so like what, 4 weeks in a day. So pretty much from, let's just call it April 28th to May 28th, and then another day here. So pretty much by June 1st, potentially. That would be here, right? Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back in just a moment, and then they're gonna set some projections here. I don't know if that's 21 days. I would imagine it's 21 trading days for the FTDs. I don't know if it's exactly 21 days. I personally think it's 21 trading days, but I don't know that for sure. So we'll just mark some projections for both 21 days and 21 trading days from today, and mark that and see. You know, we'll come back in a month, and hell, who knows? We'll see where the price action's gone and where it's going, and where it sets at the moment. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Give me a quick little break. I'm gonna leave you guys alone on the price action. I'll put it back on the intraday so you guys can watch live.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take a quick little break. Appreciate the viewers, the view. Let's get over here, pull this up real quick. I'm gonna take this off really quick. I'm gonna put up a calendar here. We're gonna do some counting here. Add an account? No, I just want to go to the calendar, man. All right, so today's 28. We're gonna count 1, 2. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sorry. We need to take out holidays as well. Where is? Why is no holidays on here? It's kind of odd because I know we have Veterans Day. What day is Veterans Day? Memorial Day, sorry. What day is Memorial Day? What day is Memorial Day? Monday, May 31st. All right, so we'll keep that in mind. May 31st is a holiday, so markets are likely to be closed on that day. I should probably know that May 31st is the holiday. It doesn't come up here. Yeah, it doesn't even say here. So, all right, so we're going to count 21 trading days first, and then we're going to count 21 actual days. Or we can do 21 actual days. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just subtract, right? we'll just take away 1, 2, from 21 to 19. So May 19th, right? So May 19th, we'll leave that around the date, and then we'll count 21 trading days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Oh, shit. Did I lose track? Jeez, I feel like an idiot right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on the 27th. So the 19th and the 27th are the days. I probably could do that a lot differently. 19th and the 27th. So take that off. We're going to put a marker here on the 19th and the 27th. Where is May 19th? There's May 19th. Let's just put a, what is this, time level? All right, and then the 27th, let's put another one. All right. So we've got two red lines here, one on the 19th and one on the 27th. We're going to see if that's if that DD is correct, that they will indeed have to cover those synthetic shares from the count 21 days. I've got both 21 trading days and 21 business days here. We didn't even go into May 31st, so and which is good news here, right? So. Anyhow, so those are the 2 days we're going to keep an eye on over the next month and see what happens, see where we are on the May 19th and May 27th. So for those of you who are on stream right now, just keep those dates in mind, mark it on your calendar. We're going to see if that DD is correct, that they have those days, both the 19th and the 21st. If it doesn't happen on the 19th, we're going to wait till the 27th and say 21st. On the 27th, May 19th, May 27th, that's 21 trading days, that's 21 business days from the date of today. According to that DD that we just read off, and I'll see if I can pull it up again once more, unless I've already passed it here. Yeah, it's probably already gone. I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to even try to find it. Basically, that person's saying that they have to cover those synthetic shares, and they have that many days to do so, or they're going to get liquidated. So supposedly they have, well, that would make sense, right? They've got supposedly 3 days to buy the synthetic shares, and he's saying that he doesn't think anybody will, and so they'll just kind of wait out through the FTDs and last moment before they do so. Don't know about fellow apes, but this ape like seeing short shares available on Fintel and Iroborrow desk gives me another site to check instead of just looking at stock price every 5 seconds and reading Reddit posts. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we do here. We like to we look at FinViz as well. We'll pull up FinViz here in a sec. 500,000, nothing changed there. Pull up FinViz here. Shares outstanding, 442.63 million. So this has kind of changed quite a bit. Close that down. Close that down. And here, I'm almost done. I'm probably going to hop off here very shortly. Do some work for my actual job, and we'll see. I mean, market is super slow today. Damn. All right, so we broke through that level of support we had at about $11. We're now down to $10.88. So, you know, we could go all the way down to this 1065, 1050 and hold that support, or 10 3/4 here. So we are in oversold territory according to the RSI. Not looking too good. Let's pull up the sell walls here. 67 at 1090. Potentially they are just short laddering this thing down once more. But where's the buying power? Oh, man. These red days make me sleepy. No buying power. I just don't understand with that big announcement. Where's all the buying pressure stepping into this position here? It's gone. So AMTX sends. All right, so pretty much kind of still stuck where we're at. Fubo only down 6 cents now. I think it was down quite a bit, a little bit earlier, like 50 cents. So on our Fubo position here, which is a swing trade for us, we currently have 25 positions long at 23.12. And, you know, we're down. We're only down about 26.83. So just kind of holding on tight here. gonna wait. Just gonna wait it out, make a little profit, and then sell again. We did take a nice day trade on it a few weeks ago, and then we turned around and reinvested, and we're going to swing it. And however, the swing has not played out the way we thought it was to this point. AMTX down a little bit as well. Whatever, AMTX, I don't care. So we're back up to that 1090 range. Let's even get the bounce back up to $11 and kind of hold that 11 strong. Or if we're going to get rejected here. But either way, with not a lot of volume and no buying pressure stepping in, this thing is just kind of on its own ride right here. It's at the mercy of the short sellers at this point if there's no buying pressure stepping in. I think everybody was, I don't know if they're just waiting and holding, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. So it is what it is. Let me see if there's any comments before I hop off the stream. Oh, damn, man. Sorry, PC fanboy. Let's see. Man, I'm scared I'm going to lose all my money. I'm betting 55K on AMC. Are you currently investing in AMC? What trading platform do you use? All right, to answer all those, well, the few questions, yes, I'm investing in AMC right now. I'll pull it up here on Active Trader. I have 500 positions long, dollar cost average of $8.97. Still up about $982 in profit, quite a bit down, as a matter of fact, from 2 days ago when we were up about $1,500. So nothing to worry about there for me. So it's not a ton of money. It's about $4,500 that we've invested in AMC. We still hold other positions in our account because we believe in diversification in the portfolio. And then let me pull back up the other questions you got here. Sorry I missed this. Hopefully you're still in the chat. What trading platform do you use? This is TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim. It's a free to use platform. I really like it. I don't trust Webull. I don't push Webull. I don't really push TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, but I like Thinkorswim. I will tell people that they should probably get on Thinkorswim. It has pretty much everything that you need, and there's like education tools in here that you can go and it'll teach you about trading. So it seems more professional to me, and I like the tools that they have here. So it's a little complicated at first to get used to, but it's once you get in, it's not too difficult. We do typically kind of go over some things on how to change colors and how to do some small things, you know, Fibonacci and stuff like that. So yes, I'm investing in AMC. Thinkorswim is the platform I'm using. 55K on AMC, man. I wouldn't say you're betting, I mean, on AMC. It's more of an investment into AMC than anything. Yeah, you could say that you're betting. And then the XRAM, when you sell on AMC, I can't really tell you that, man. I don't think I know that at this moment, right? So it's really depending when we see the squeeze. Let's say I'm betting on the squeeze, but I'm investing in AMC. So if the squeeze is to happen, which I believe it will happen, we just looked at two potential dates, one at May 19th, the other one at May 27th. If that DD is accurate that someone posted on the Reddit page there, I don't know. I mean, obviously, what I think, if we go back to the 180, again, this one's a very strange one. I watched a video from Jackson Hunter, and his videos got a lot better lately. They, you know, some of the research and some of the stock talk was not the greatest early on, but the dude has really came a long way, and his videos are getting a lot better. So he deserves all his subscribers that he has. He's definitely earned them to this point, and more power to him, man. Good luck in the future, Jackson, if you ever see this. However, so here we are. As it was, this is the 180 4-hour. You see here 2580. We're going to go back to the 3-year 1 week here. You can see 3-year 1 week. This is a weekly chart here. We closed out, or we hit about 23 is what it says here. So 20, 2030, 2034, somewhere in there, right? So you can see here our high on the 3-year chart is 2070, and you can see we didn't even get to that high when we did squeeze back here in January. Now, they did limit buying on this position. A lot of brokers did, which was fucking bullshit that they limited buying into this because it stopped the stock from going even higher. So if they don't limit the second time around, there's potential it breaks that. However, this is a very good starting point here, right? It's to see whether or not we break this previous level of resistance here, both without a squeeze and with a squeeze. So this is a very strong point for me to look at when the squeeze happens, is if we break that, right? If we break that, then geez, I don't know when, man. I'm gonna ride this thing up until we start to pull back. You see we pulled back, close, and then we shot back up. So potentially this thing will squeeze for a little bit longer the second time around. If not even, I think you'll still have a little bit more opportunity when you see the pullback start to happen, that it will shoot back up briefly. So maybe you don't sell at the top, but you're letting the thing squeeze out to see where it goes. And I think that's where my ride is going to be. Is I'm going to let it run. I'm going to let it run, see where it goes, let it pull back, see if it goes back up. We're gonna test it, right? Either way, again, right now I'm in the profit zone. So at the end of the day, whatever is fine with me. I'm making money, so that's all that really matters to me at that point. Of course, I like to sell at the max profit and don't want to leave anything on the table, but it's all good. We don't also want to pull out too early. So I don't know when I'm selling AMC. If the squeeze never freaking happens, I have a price point in mind for when I should sell. Dude, I'll ride this thing out for a long time before I determine that the squeeze isn't going to happen. So I think we're a little ways off before we determine that won't happen. And at this point, I mean, every day it's looking more and more squeezable. So it is what it is. Appreciate the comments. Sorry it took me a little bit to get back to them. PC Fanboy, appreciate the view and the comments. Hopefully that answers your questions. And hopefully you're still watching, so you could see the answers. I apologize, man. I kind of keep the chat hidden. I'm going over so many different things at once that I don't always get to the chats right away. Either between AMC stock page on Reddit, or I'm looking at the chart, or whatever it is. I do want to pull up, see if the chat's working yet. Alright, yeah, so chat is working here on the stream. I probably should start keeping this one up a little bit more. I've had some issues with it not working, so I just kind of turned the chat down just because we're not able to really see what's happening. So we got our day set here. We got our two day levels, or whatever. This is our time levels here set. We're gonna check back in a month, see where we set there if we haven't closed before that. Going back to the 1 day 1 minute here. Starting to consolidate down here at just below $11 at this 1080. This level actually has been very, very solid in the past. We're gonna go to a 5 day 5 minute here and kind of see right here. All right, so as you can see, we held up around this 1085 before. You can see they're 1090 down to 1085. So we've held up in this level before under $11. This was on April 26th, so just a couple of days ago. We were down here kind of consolidating below this level on the way up. So we'll see what happens here. We were due for a pullback. Looking good on our trend line right now, though. As you can see, our trend line we have set. We got a bounce off of it this morning, and here we are for a second bounce. Hopefully we do bounce, we don't cross underneath and start trading back down to find a lower support level. I would like to see us get another bounce off this and start making that trend back upwards, because I think that's where we should be. However, god damn, with no freaking volume, we're not going anywhere. So we got to get the volume up. That's the biggest thing right now. Without volume, we're not going anywhere. So sell walls, up, but not, super large at this moment here. Looks like we're eating through them slowly. Yeah, back down to 291. So sitting just under $11, and it is what it is for now. I ain't mad at it. We've been down a lot more. It is kind of, kind of sucks when you're down. At one point a while back, we were actually in the red. Shot back up. We were up like $1,500 the other day. Which could be a new gaming laptop for me if I wanted it. However, we're just going to keep holding on strong. So we didn't sell when we were up about 17. We're not going to sell when we're up 15. $100. It is what it is. We're going to keep riding this thing up, and we'll see where it goes. I was a little nervous yesterday after seeing the big sell-off and seeing the news and all the FUD that was kind of being thrown around and not knowing what was happening. So I was just, saying be prepared to sell, but look for us to get a bounce off this trend line. If we don't, then I'm going to remove this trend line here. This trend line is not it's a relatively new trend line, so I don't know how solid it is. We've actually only bounced off of it once. I think it was on the daily time frame that I actually have this one. So because we don't touch anywhere else on the chart other than today. So I don't know. I don't know how solid that trend line is, but we did bounce off of it, so seems to be solid enough. 5-day, 15-minute. Nope, not quite. Getting closer. 184 hour, potentially where we are going to see this trend line be the one, right? So it looks like we did set this on the 4 hour, and you can see we're down right now according to this trend line on the 4 hour. So not so great for us right there. However, we fully anticipate that this is the true trend line is down here. So we could see a bounce. I mean, sub $10 here over the next few days if we really have a pullback. But well, as you guys can see, according to the RSI, we were in the overbought on the 4 hour here. We were overbought according to the RSI here for 2 days. So we were due a pullback. It's just a matter of how far we're going to pull back and for how long. We could pull back for 2 days like we did back here. You see we reached overbought for a little bit. We pulled back 1 day, 2 days, kind of consolidated, and then we started to rise back up. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens here. We're just kind of trading along. So for now, we're just kind of holding this thing. We're holding strong. And very strange. Was that 5-day, 5-minute? Oh, okay, that's why. So on the 5-day, 5-minute, we got a bounce. On the 1 day, 1 minute here, the intraday, we were definitely, that thing is fucking gone. Like we're way below that, I think. Yeah, we're almost the whole entire day trading below that. So this thing could probably get removed. I'll probably just leave it there for a moment, and we'll keep it up for the 5-day, 5-minute and see how it goes on the 5-day, 5-minute. But it's definitely not relevant on the 1 day, 1 minute here. So just kind of trading along the lower portion of the RSI. Again, volume super low, which baffles me. We did see 230 there on a red candle, so it must be some short sellers out. Oh, fuck. Some short sellers out. Sorry if that was a little loud there. Just trying to get rid of this tiredness. Probably have to go make another cup of coffee, and then I've got a little bit of work to do. Probably shouldn't take me long. So hopefully I will be able to jump back on and start live streaming this afternoon. Maybe do a recap this afternoon. I'd like to do that. First, we're going to check out the SPY. Market's doing okay. It's not bad. Had a little bit of sell-off to start the day and then rose up and then kind of consolidating back down here on this 417, 418 now currently range. So market's actually doing pretty good. Rest of our position is kind of in the red right now for the moment. AT&T is up 36 cents here. Up about $231. We have 108 positions long at 28.98. So we're not doing too bad here in this position here. But again, with that dividend play there, that's what we're kind of holding that for. That's just a foundation. Yeah, I already know earnings, whatever, May 6th. So potentially, let's say AMC on May 6th has better than expected earnings, and that the SEC filing they had was only their previous prediction that they had already announced before that we should already know. But I think that's why we saw kind of a sell-off, is that they kind of showed their prediction, their earnings, and what their predicted range was, and it's not very good. And I think that's probably why we're having a pretty red day. So I expect us tomorrow to kind of bounce back. However, with there being some positions available for shorting, so this is very odd. Now somehow there's 800,000 short shares available. I don't know where they're getting these shares available at. If they were covering each day now, I don't know. So I'd imagine the short bar fee rate to kind of drop down a little bit. I honestly just don't know where they're getting these short shares available from. So that would potentially, I don't know. That's odd. Whatever. I don't know. So With that being said, however, I anticipate that we're just going to see a red day today, and I think potentially tomorrow we may see a rise. We may have a green day tomorrow. We were due for a red day here, just according to the data. 5 day, 5 minutes. We were overbought. We were overbought here and here. You know, we were due to get back there. Then somehow, in after hours, we got overbought. Whatever. 184 hour. You can see here we were overbought. And then the 1 year, 1 day, we were actually doing pretty good. So 20-day, 1 hour. This is one we were looking at as well. Over the 20 days, we were overbought pretty big. So we anticipated this little bit of a sell-off here. This pullback. We kind of knew this was going to happen. This is where we pulled this prediction from a few days ago. We knew just with the rise that we've had over these couple of days, we're up like 20-something%. We're still doing pretty damn good from where we sit here. I'll just pull this up. This is back from, what day is that? April 21st to where we currently sit here. About 10. I'll just pull it 10. We're still up 18.39%. So we're still up pretty damn good from where we set, just a few days back, about a week ago. So, we'll see what happens here. It'll get a reversal at some point pretty soon. May take us another day before we start seeing that reversal. We could even drop back down here to this 10.50 range, 10 and a quarter. Would not surprise me. Again, looking like there's a solid support level here at 10.76, 10 3/4. So don't fret, don't worry. It is what it is. Oh, now they're mirroring the sell walls again. Whatever. All right, so. Appreciate anybody who's stuck on the stream. I apologize for not getting back to the questions in a timely fashion. Hopefully you're still able to see the answers to those questions, and hope they suffice. I mean, they're pretty much just facts, right? Except for the when am I going to sell? I can't really answer that question. For now, I'm holding on strong. I think we'll see another red day potentially today, the rest of the day today, potentially tomorrow as well. And if we don't pull back up tomorrow, then the next day I think we start seeing that pull back up. So I don't think we're going to see like 3 or 4 red days in a row. I think we're going to start having some pullbacks, or we're now in a consolidation phase. We're pulling back, we'll consolidate, and then we'll get a reversal and start turning back upwards. That could take a couple more days. Man, as much as I bitched about it before, with there being short shares available and no borrow rate fee, I do not like seeing that there's 800,000 short shares available, and then this fee obviously has not been updated. So the fee will drop lower, I would imagine, if these shares keep going up. I just don't know where they're getting these shares from. So, yeah, man, we need more volume to drive this thing up. We need a big news catalyst to drive this thing up, and we thought that the news from yesterday afternoon was going to be it, but I guess not. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching the stream. We're going to try to get back on this afternoon. If the stock just kind of stays where it's at or stays crappy, if there's no news, then I won't even waste my time getting back on. We're going to hold off on day trades for a while now. I just don't like where we set in some of the other ones. Kind of want to close out some of these other ones before we start making any more investments. For now, we're just going to watch the stocks for the time being. But again, appreciate the comments, appreciate the views. Hopefully see you guys back tomorrow morning or this afternoon, given what the stock does. But with low volume, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Appreciate it. Have a good afternoon. See you guys tomorrow morning. If I don't see you this afternoon, peace out.
Mic off.